Hey everyone, and welcome! Today we're going to dive into a really fun and super useful English idiom. We're going to find out exactly what it means when someone is called an oddball.
But first, let me ask you something. Think about that one friend you have who is just wonderfully unique, right? The one who marches to the beat of their own drum? Go ahead, picture them in your mind, because this idiom might just be the perfect way to describe them.
Alright, so first things first, what exactly is an oddball? Let's break it down.
So at its core, an oddball is basically a person who's a little bit strange or different. Someone who doesn't really follow the usual habits. They're the person who really stands out from the crowd. And it's not just about being different for the sake of it. Oddballs usually have their own totally unique way of thinking. Or maybe they have some unusual hobbies. They just don't follow the same old script as everyone else.
Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. We've got to talk about the nuance of this phrase, because it might not be what you're thinking. Tone is everything here.
And this is the most important part to remember. Calling someone an oddball is not a harsh, negative insult. Not at all. What it is a fond way of saying someone is unique, quirky, or eccentric. It's usually said with a smile, It's a key difference. So enough with the theory, right? Let's see how this idiom actually works in the real world. We're going to look at a couple of examples so you can hear it in action.
Okay, check out our first example. I'm going to read it in Indonesian first. Dia suka memakai jaket bulu di cuaca panas. Makanya teman-temannya bilang dia itu oddball.
And now here's that sentence in English. He likes wearing a fur jacket in hot weather. That's why his friends say he is an oddball. See what I mean? It's a pretty quirky thing to do, so calling him an oddball fits perfectly, but in a friendly, teasing kind of way.
Let's do one more. Again, starting with the Indonesian. Sebagai oddball, Rina lebih suka membaca buku astronomi daripada ikut pesta sekolah.
And in English, that becomes, as an oddball, Rina prefers reading astronomy books rather than joining school parties. This just highlights her unique interests, It's not a criticism at all. It's just, that's Rina. So now that you've seen it in action, let's talk about the right time and, maybe more importantly, the right tone to use when you say it. This part is crucial.
So, how do you get it right? Well, it's pretty simple. First, you use it to describe someone who is genuinely unique. Second, and this is the big one, you have to say it in a friendly, lighthearted way. And third, your goal is to highlight their pleasant, quirky nature. Remember, you're celebrating what makes them different, not making fun of them.
Phew, all right. We have covered a good bit of ground. Let's do a super quick recap to lock in the main takeaway. So if you forget everything else, just remember this. Oddball basically means unique but cool. It's a term of endearment, really. It's for all those wonderfully interesting and unconventional people in our lives. And there you have it, the English idiom oddball. I really hope this helps you out. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.